My name is Clement Abuajampa. I'm the Deputy Director for Infrastructure, National Health Insurance Authority, Accra. We had a lot of issues with printing, with the system that we were using first. So it became necessary for us to solve that problem. And when we heard of MPS, we could see that it is something that will help us. And truly, it has helped. So that was the reason why we changed from our normal thing to the MPS, since somebody will be managing it for us. Some of the challenges were toner shortage, normal maintenance and management of the printers, distributing printers nationwide, sometimes going for them when there's a problem and bring them all the way to the head office before you get someone to repair and then you send it back. All these things were cost and inconvenience to us because it was a lot of time wasting. Well, you have proven your worth to us and there is a lot of trust now. So I think that if there is anything that we need that you can provide, we will not have any hesitation at all to work with you because you are very reliable and we can trust you. Anytime we need you, you are available to solve the problem. For me, I would say that MPS has been a very important thing to us because of the kind of service you provide. It has totally solved our printing problem, and now we are able to do our work without looking back. Especially myself, my office. Those days I used to get calls and emails about printing. With the MPS, someone else is taking my burden, so I'm always free to do other things that I need to do. Your quality is very good. The printing, the maintenance, the promptness to calls, and your ability to do your work on time for us is very good. So we are perfect. You have people on the ground who are monitoring the system anytime. So all these things are taken care of. Most of the time, your man will replace what needs to be replaced even before we start complaining. So when it comes to proactiveness, very perfect. We have no problem at all. I think productivity is very high and my workforce, they are very happy because those times, sometimes you will have to halt your work and get problems solved before you can continue. But this time around, it's even solved before you realize it. So whatever you have to do, you can do it without thinking twice about what will happen. Your work spoke a lot about you when we went through the proposal, and we thought that this could be a very good company to work with. Let's give it a try. And I tell you, we have never regretted. You have really proven that what you put down there was not just on paper. So we are very happy. Number one is cost saving. We used to spend a lot of money on buying the printer, the toners, and the maintenance and all those things. Now all those things have been taken away by your end. Again, our staff who used to also manage these things to even come up with the problems before we call for repairs, they are also being freed from that duty because now someone else is in charge. And that in effect has boosted our productivity and people are good to work now. As for cost savings, I can say we have saved a lot, but since I am only a technical person, I can say around 40% of our costs have been saved, because at least we don't do outright purchase anymore. We don't buy toners, and we only pay according to what we print. So people are also, because of the security system that can track who is printing, people are also cautious when they are printing, because whatever you do, you can be questioned. Yeah. It was, and it is again, because my former boss told me that the reward for hard work is more work. So if you have something to be done, you're always looking for someone who can do it. So if you don't get the right partner, you might pay for the service and it will never be delivered. So it was important that we find someone we can trust and is also prepared to deliver. No, sentiments are no more coming, and I believe that since that thing has stopped, that alone tells me how happy they are in getting the new system. Because those days, in fact, in a day I can get more than 4 or 5 calls, and it's nationwide, telling me or complaining about printers and those things. So you can see that they are very happy, and now printing problem is solved and they are no more concerned about printing. Greater portion of the change management was taken by the MPS service. So doing the management, the training, the installation and those things, it was very smooth, because the MIS people were taken through the system. They understood what was going on, and then you also helped them to set it up. So it was very smooth.